Bisa lah, salo.
Independent organization.
Nah? Oh, you don't know them?
But wat ek sien, hulle posters wat sê hierdie number 1 murder city.
She's trying to tell us. They painted their faces black. They were walking on it. No, they want to get arrested. They're very sad. They're very sad. Yeah, they're not going to get it. They're just going to have this on their name. How do you like this?
Order, please. Order. Madam Mayor, please continue.
This is a demonstration of our commitment in the LGTB to be a more responsive and customer-centric government, where we have listened to residents, and we will be undertaking more extensive engagement with the public around the service charge. Mr. Speaker, and also continue our commitment to provide relief to poorer households, we have introduced a new rates rebate of 50 Rand per month for households whose property value between 400,000 and 750,000 Rand. We have also increased the value of property from 400,000 to 500,000 for households who qualify for a 25% reduction in refuse removal charges. Mr. Speaker, our proposed rates and tariff structure for the council for council's approval today is as follows. Our rates, an average of 5%, down from 6% last year. Electricity, an average of 3.34%, down from 7.78 last year. Our refuse, an average of 6.1%, down from 7.92% last year. Disposal, an average of 8.32%, down from 12.08 last year. Water, an average of 19.25%, up from 9.75% last year. This 19.5% increase on the standard level 1 tariffs, and this is the progressive step tariffs, means that the more water you use, the more you will pay. For consumers who use between 600 litres and 3,500 litres per month, the level 4 restriction tariff price increase will range between 6 and 10% more for water compared to what they are currently paying on the level 3 restrictions. Only customers who are consuming water in the step tariffs of more than 3,000 litres per month or 5,000 litres per month will pay much higher increases because it is intended to deter such high consumption during this time of drought. If people are still consuming this much water, it means that they have not reduced their consumption and are not adhering to the water restrictions. Similar principles apply to the sanitation tariffs. Mr. Speaker, in this time of drought, we are aggressively expanding our emergency water supply schemes as we have seen that we are not going to get enough rain. There's going to become the new normal in the city of Cape Town. There are many residents and businesses that have reduced their consumption. However, there are still many people who, no matter how many times and what way we say it, they are still using too much water. We can only save water while we have water. And it must be a priority for every single Cape Townian to save water in our city. Now, the more you consume, the more you are going to pay. The impact of the tariff increases can therefore be managed if you reduce your consumption. We have to continue to expand our water and sanitation capital programs through the implementation of the following: our water security projects, augmentation schemes, extensions to wastewater treatment plants, appropriate capacity level and asset replacement program. The severity of the drought necessitates the acceleration of our repairs and maintenance programs, as well as a staffing strategy to ensure that service delivery and responsiveness expectations are being met. Mr. Speaker, tomorrow I will be presenting to Council our resilience plan to address this emergency. We are also getting on with our poverty alleviation mechanism by providing financial relief to residents who need it most. Residents who qualify as indigent are, for the most, exempt from the tariff increases mentioned above. In this pro-poor budget, the total cost of the social package for 2017-18 amounts to 2.7 billion rand, which is up from 2.5 billion rand last year. Also, our indigenous relief for the most vulnerable in our societies has been increased from 1.1 billion to 1.3 billion rand. Our rates rebates worth 1.4 billion rand will also be made available. Now, this proposed social package to assist in relieving some of the financial burden experienced by poor households is also as follows. Any household with a gross monthly income of 4,000 or less will get 100% rates rebate. Households with an income of more than 4,000 rand and up to 6,000 rand qualify for rates rebates between 25% and 75%. Senior citizens and disabled people, Councillor Sondani, rate rebates are granted to qualifying applicants where the monthly household income is below 15,000. 60 kilowatt of electricity is free of charge per month per household for those using less than 250 kilowatt per month. 25 kilowatt of electricity free of charge per household per month for those using more than 250 kilowatt but less than 450 kilowatt per month, on average with a property value of less than 400,000. Waste removal. Consumers whose properties are valued below 500,000 rand receive rebates between 0 and 100%. Waste removal for the indigent applications receive 100% rebate. An additional 450 litres free water, including charges for all properties valued at 400,000 or less. And then the only two proposed changes are therefore as follows. Firstly,
ek het hulle gaan flow system.
previously all households in the city received 60 liters of water per month per household
Nee, is
free of
agter die.
charge. For the
Nee, agter sy
2017-18
klas.
budget, the proposal is that 60 liters of water
Hy sê ja,
will
op die.
only be free to people living in properties with a value less than 400,000 rand.
Op haar respons.
Secondly, previously all of us received 40.2 liters sanitation per month per household free of charge. For the 2017-18 budget, it is proposed that the 40.2 liters sanitation is only free for properties valued at less than 400,000 rand. Mr. Speaker, another key change before us today is that the city has made provision for 6.6 million rand to pay for and subsidize bus rides on My City service for unemployed people in our city. This is aimed at promoting access to transport for job seekers to enable them to access job opportunities. Many people are giving up looking for work because the travel cost becomes a barrier. We want to implement this initiative to take away that obstacle of travel costs, which sometimes prevents people from being able to access job opportunities. So while we still work out the exact mechanics of this, what this means is that residents who are traveling on the My City buses between 10 o'clock in the morning and 15:30 can get a My Connect card, and they will be able to travel without being charged for the trip. And this is specifically aimed at job seekers, and it's another contribution from the city to create an enabling environment for our economy to grow and develop. Now, this is set to become an effect at the end of September 2017, and the delay is because we are still busy with the software that can make this possible. Now, what I just explained, Mr. Speaker, this is an example, because this is a commitment that we've made to the residents of Cape Town in our manifesto, where we are going to give job seekers free access to transport. And we kept that commitment. Mr. Speaker, what is absolutely clear about the ODGP is the need to listen more attentively to the needs of our communities and become a more responsive administration. I would now like to highlight some of the key amendments to the draft budget in terms of the budget for informal settlements, which also put the area-based service delivery model in practice. We will continue to have those four area-based because it is the best idea that we could have done. In area-based East, what we will do for the upgrade of informal settlements program, and in Kanini, Kalisha, 10 million will be allocated for this new financial year for an in-situ site and service project in wards 109 and in wards 95. And this is a multi-year project. Kanini is one of the largest informal settlements in Cape Town, and this project will render around 7,500 opportunities. In Area Central, the Sweet Homes Farm for Living project is an upgrading of informal settlements as part of our program, which aim to provide improved service delivery for approximately 4,000 households. 35 million has been allocated for the project in Ward 33. The project is to be executed in various phases. The effective execution of the various phases will